When your week has been pure trash, when you're down on your luck, come grab a cup where the vibe doesn't suck. The weekend was made for you. Start it off right with beers and brews.
Good morning, mother truckers. How you doing? Good to see y'all. Hope y'all are having a fantastic morning. Man, you're going to have to forgive me. As you can see by the title of this one, it's called Hell Week. It's been one hell of a week. Let me tell you. Delmer, good morning, brother. Mike Ramsey, Freak, Chopper. Guys, hope everybody's fantastic this morning. Now, let me tell you, words can't aptly describe how bad this week has sucked for me, but I'm going to try. Thank you, Chopper. This is one of I've got two of these. I've got them from Swisher. They're jute coffee caps. They're made of coffee sacks. I love them, man. I highly suggest them. Marcus, brother. Let me tell you, man, this week has been just nonstop kicking me in the balls. The big thing was night before last, my wife, she called me on her way home from work and said that her car had died on the side of the road. Well, she thought it was her battery, which it partly was. So, we went to, she went to, had her boss take her to AutoZone, and they told her that you can't put that battery in that car because you have to do it from underneath, and it's a whole rigmarole. So we had to have the car towed, had to pay for that, and then come to find out that not only is it her battery, it's her alternator and her belt. So we are out $1,040 that we don't have. And so gets even better from there. So I had gone and picked her up so she didn't have to ride with the tow truck driver. And we got home. And I decided, you know what? We didn't get home till like 10:30. I was like, I want a damn cup of coffee. So I just poured a cup from the old pot and I put it in the microwave and nuked it for 30 seconds. I think maybe 40. I reached in there and I ended up burning my finger, 2nd-degree burn on the inside where I grabbed the mug. So, yeah, you can say that I'm not, in the greatest space right now. But we're all together. We're all hanging out. And that's a good thing. Tim, my man, Capo, how's y'all doing, man? Let me know. Okay. Let's see. Gonna have to look into one. I love my love of coffee rivals, my love of motorcycles. Well, I gotta say that yeah, coffee overrides motorcycles for me at this point. I rode motorcycles for years. Member of a motorcycle club for years, retired with honors. But ever since my accident, I haven't been able to ride, but I am able to drink some freaking coffee. So coffee rivals bikes. Mm. Let's see. Delmer says, now you can give people the finger to explain what happened. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. What's everybody got going on today, man? Y'all got any special plans or y'all got to work? What's going on? I know Jacked Up Leather's in the deer stand. So good luck with that, my man. Uh, let's see. I don't know what got screwed up, but I guess updates with YouTube decided to be retarded and changed the names. Uh, Delmer drinking coffee and cleaning. Freak. Wife's surprise birthday party today. Hey, man, happy birthday to your old lady. Absolutely. Absolutely. Have a good time. And if you guys realize that, just how off I am today, it's all good. We're human, man. Uh, this week almost broke me, but I'm a strong bastard. And you keep on keeping on, as Joe Dirt would say. Damn, Tim, you going to see Kansas? Shit. Now, I don't know how many original members they still have, but I know that they're damn good live. I never got the chance to see them, but I have seen a lot of videos of the old band and the new one. So I think you're going to have a damn good time, man. Yeah, Delmer. Tim going to be hearing that dust in the wind. So, anyways, let me, we're smack dab in the middle of fall. Thanksgiving is right around the corner. And then pretty soon, it's going to be winter and it's going to be Christmas. So, I want to talk a little bit about uh, winter beards. Uh, you know, the the seasonal change should affect the way that you treat your beard every day. Uh, you know, when we have the summer, we don't have to use as much butter. We don't have to use as much conditioner when we're washing the beard. We don't have to do it as often. Uh, you drink a little more water in the summer to help rehydrate and replenish some of the sweat and salt that you've missed. And during the winter, when it starts getting colder, uh, you don't have to use uh, everything that you are used to. You know, one key factor that I uh, live by during the winter is when I condition my beard in the shower. Uh, I do it about 3 times a week, sometimes four, but I leave it on longer. Uh, where I normally will leave my conditioner on for about 2 minutes, I leave it on for double the time because your hairs do dry out in the colder uh, months, especially when the wind and all that gets whipping. The other thing that I do is I use butters uh, mainly throughout the rest of the year at night. But during the winter, I like to add a little bit of butter to my daily routine. And what I'll do is I'll put a couple of drops, not much, just a couple of drops of some black castor oil in that butter and work it in. Uh, that will definitely help. And it'll help hydrate your skin and protect it from wind damage and all that good stuff. Uh, Marcus, I know you always use butter. You're like the butter king over there. You know, I find, especially that I've cut my beard down a little bit. I don't need to use half as much as what I used to. When my beard was down to here, it was a little different. But the other thing is when you wash your beard during the winter, do yourself a favor, get your one of these. Okay. This is an exfoliator. And when you're washing, you just want to scrub scrub through the hairs, scrub through the skin. And what this will do is not only it'll get rid of that dead, dry skin, but this will also increase the blood flow to your face, helping your follicles to grow a little better. So just a few winter beard tips there. And I've got a winter skin tip. I am big on lotion. I love lotion, especially ones that match my beard oils. Uh, where is it? There we go. The three that I've been using that I absolutely love, man. Uh, Bones, Beard, and Body. Absolutely fantastic. And he makes his 100% from scratch. That's a bonus. The other one is Beards and Barks. I've got about 3 or 4 of their lotions. I try to get a lotion anytime I get an oil because it's just fantastic and it bumps up the scent. But Beards and Barks lotion is absolutely fantastic. And Bomb Drop Body Care, their Vita lotion, I find absolutely helps with the rough patches and all that good stuff. And they've got some killer scents. This one is the Blown Motor scent. Highly suggested. Yeah, gone. They work great, man. Absolutely. Marcus, I use lots of lotion. Would I had both hands? One hand just isn't enough. Well, I don't really care to know about what you do with one hand and some lotion, brother. Just saying. The other thing I wanted to show you was what I'm wearing today, just because I can. This is Space Cowboy from Bones, Beard, and Body. This is blueberry jam, pink pepper, tobacco leaf, Himalayan cashmere, and replica Jazz Club cologne. And I paired that with As the Raven Flies cologne from Valhalla Beard and Body. What do we got here? Doo-doo-doo. Chopper says, almost to my first stop. Got a jet? We'll watch the rest on replay. Hey, brother, thank you so much. Always appreciate prayers and good vibes. Hope you have a kick-ass day, my man. That's all right, Marcus. I was hoping. Let's see. Are we still talking about beards? No, not really. We can talk about whatever anybody wants to talk about. It's that's the beauty of this show is there ain't no rules. Matter of fact, I want to talk about community there for a minute. Uh, you know, the bearded community, uh, uh, bearded scallywags, you know, oh, Delmer, hell yeah, Wicked Noir, Wicked Wednesday Soap Company, Stacy, absolute doll, absolute killer products. But Bearded Scallywags has been my home for the last 3.5 years, and I have noticed that it is probably one of the most accepting groups on the face of the planet. You know, the drama is kept to a minimum, and I think everybody owes Sean Madigan a debt of thanks for such a killer place to hang out and call home. Um, I've noticed in the beard community lately, there's just so much drama, man. It's almost like kids on a playground. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous, and where the guys are making fun of the girls, and behind their backs, and eh, eh, you know if you don't like what somebody else likes, then you know you're just an idiot. And this shit's got to stop, man. It's got to stop. It's like, you know, if you've got, and I've said it before, I'll say it again. You got something to say to somebody, say it to their face. You got a beef with a company, message that company. Don't air it out in public. You know, it's like romper room in some of these, beard groups, and I don't get it, man. Ha! Marcus says you can tell the single men. Yeah, yeah, Tim, dude, I'm telling you, man, it is. It's like the fifth grade all over again, and eh, you might as well just, you know, tuck your penis and put on a wig if you're going to act that way. They're the ones making fun of resentful husbands getting beat behind closed doors. Ugh. Um, yeah, you're right, Dumber. They are scared to talk shit person to person, you know, because if they did that, if you confront somebody and you say, hey, I've got a problem with you, 9 times out of 10, your problem is stupid and you know it, and everybody else is going to know it. And, you're going to end up killing your argument. It's just the way it is. I liken it to that whole thing. You've got a big pit bull, and then you've got a chihuahua, and there's a fence in between them, and they're barking at each other. That chihuahua's just yapping and yapping and growling and showing its teeth. Soon as that fence door gets open, that chihuahua shuts the fuck up. You know, it's it, it it's one of those things where sometimes you got to let people just run their mouths, but sometimes people's mouths need to be shut. Just saying. Well, the problem is Marcus, the people who are making fun of like the women and downing them. The thing is that the women are taking the high road, and uh, you know, they're a little too classy to tell me or anybody else who exactly is talking shit. Because they know that if me or a couple other people actually knew who was talking shit, that'd be pretty much, game on. So, you know, I have a feeling that I know who's, running their mouths. I actually know for a fact one guy who's run his mouth pretty much the whole time. But, the fact is that the women, uh, you know, they're banding together, which is freaking awesome. They are supporting each other. And you know what? If they can't get support from some of the men, they'll get it from each other. And that's a beautiful thing. Let's see, Tim. The internet is great for creating shit talking. Everybody gets brave, and then there's no chance you spitting chicklets. Yeah, you got no worries when you're sitting behind a computer screen. You know, it's not to sound like Billy Badass, okay? Anybody who knows me knows that I'm not a braggart, and I don't care to, uh, you know, be thought of as some tough guy. But where I come from in the biker world, some of these guys that are talking shit behind the scenes and acting a fool, they would have been taught a lesson. That's all I'm saying. Marcus, unless they know where you live, shit, I'll give a motherfucker my address. Just saying. Just saying. You know, cough, white stripes. Shit, I'm done with that. Um, Let me tell you something. If you see somebody or you hear of somebody uh, talking shit about the lady owners, you know what? Uh, it's it's your moral obligation to stick up for these ladies and tell these people to suck a dick. Just saying. Tim, God, that's why we love you. Hell yeah. 1313 Mockingbird Lane. Uh, Dracula's parked right outside. John Madigan.
Yo, what's up, man?
Not much, man. We're just talking about the shit talkers and talking about how this community is a bunch of babies.
Well, that's great. Positive way to start the show. Well, fair enough. But yeah. All right, I wasn't expecting that, but you kind of threw a curveball at me there. But yeah, there's a lot of it. I said my piece on what you call, but I was sorry. I was looking at this trying to see about throwing something up there, but I got to figure that out.
Mike
How's
Ramsey,
everybody
you
doing,
haven't.
man?
Mike Ramsey said I have an exquisite way with words. Thank you.
Yeah, you do. Oh shit!
I've got Tourette's, dude.
Fair enough.
So what's happening with you? What's happening with you?
Not much, man. Just taking a break. I'm at work. Just flying over here. Had some other Beard World drama going in the messenger a minute ago, too. So, and then I'm looking at the comments. I run Land of Misfit Toys. I'm doing a contest in Scallywags, and everybody's commenting the one on my personal Facebook page. I swear to God. But anyway, what's going on?
Not much,
Marcus
man.
Delmer gone gone to BT. What's going on, brother? I do want to talk about one thing real quick though. The tisket and casket that I'm trying from Dead Smooth, man. I had this in the beard. I'm loving this, dude. This one, and it's kind of like really unique, man. It's it's candy apple, cool mint, caramel, and the nutty almond give it that like kind of cyanide accord feel to it. Really fantastic, dark, sinister kind of set, man. I only got the sample, but I'm gonna order this up, man.
Well, I got the sample, and I wore that the other day, and I put it in the beard, and man, it punches you in the face for about 2 hours, and then it
Yeah.
mellows out to a really nice, smooth scent.
Yeah, it does, man.
But Jim Mitchell, what's up, brother?
Oh, gone to Vermont. Oh, is Jim Mitchell. Not sure why all the usernames have changed. Oh, that's weird. Yeah. I didn't realize that was you, brother.
Yeah.
It's got down as gone to BT 802.
Well, apparently there's
casket, awesome scent. Yeah, man. It's really killer, man. I'm really digging this scent.
Apparently a bunch of people's names got changed.
Oh, for YouTube?
Yeah, I guess for some reason, I don't know.
Oh, wow.
But now
well,
I'll tell you,
I know there's a thing too. I got a thing for scallywags too that like you're gonna be able to start using nicknames instead of your real name, so that people, don't have to see your personal profile.
well, great. So people are going to be able to call me asshole now. Great.
Well, you're the only one who'll see all their info is like admins and mods, so you'd see it. But regular members will just see a nickname for anybody who wants to use it. But I cut all that like anonymous bull crap off. Like, you got something to say, man, put a face to it.
100%, man. 100%. There's no reason to hide your feelings. There's no reason to hide your comments. There's no reason to backtalk. There's no reason to not stand up and say, this is my issue.
Yeah.
It's, like Tim Gunther said, it's like 5th grade all over again.
Yeah, there's a lot of goofy stuff going on, man. And that's what some of those messages I was just dealing with. It's like asking questions about stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, man, freaking, that little video that they made for Ronnie, that sounds fantastic.
Oh, the Enchanter. Yeah. I asked her on there. I don't think she's seen it, but I asked her when that was coming out, because I looked to see if that was out on the already release, and it didn't look like it was a couple days ago. I don't know if it is now or not.
Right.
And Tim's got some shit coming right soon too, right? But that's not to what, the 5th?
I think so. I think the 5th.
Yeah, that'll be good too, man. I literally just bought my first Keurig too. Never had a Keurig. I always do man coffee pots because I drink a ton of coffee, but I'm getting tired of it. Like with just getting tired of that coffee pot, and it's been tasting shitty in it. So I just saw Walmart had a special. I guess it's a Black Friday thing, but $80 on sale for $35, and it's a hot and cold, and it comes with a glass for iced tea and shit. So I'm like, hey, that's cool, man. I'm gonna check that out, man. $35, you can't beat it. And I think I got 100 odds for like 30. So
I'm going to tell you, I pissed some people off last year because, I loved my Keurig, loved it. And when it died, I made a Facebook post, a nice long Facebook post, like, you were the best friend I ever had. You were always there for me, blah. And when you get down to the back, to the bottom, it said, rest in peace, Keurig coffee maker. And people got pissed. They were like, we thought somebody died. And I'm like, somebody important did die.
I love tweaking people, man. I tweak
Oh,
people
yeah.
on those too.
Oh, yeah. Now, the thing that you're going to find with the Keurig, man, is the coffee pods that you buy. You can get a huge box of off-brand coffee pods on Amazon with like 100 pods for like $15. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's cool. Yeah,
and
does
they're
get
going to work.
pricey. Yeah, because it does get pricey if you like buy all like the name brand shit. I bought a box, I think, with it. It's what 100 pods for like 29 or something like that. The Great Value Donut Shop one.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now I'm going to tell you, when my Keurig was still around, God rest its soul, my mom for Christmas one year, she went on Amazon and she got me a box of 100 pods that were different Christmas flavors.
Oh, that's cool.
And they weren't like overly sweet or anything, but just a little hint.
Right.
Freaking fantastic, dude.
Nice.
You can get any kind of pod. It's great.
Well, I'm looking at it even with like a glass like iced tea or something. You know what I mean? Like get the tea pods and stuff because or I don't really do the iced coffee thing too much, man. But a tea or something like that.
Iced coffee is the devil. Coffee's meant to be hot. But the other thing, and I've still got a bunch of them, is when the winter cold hits really good, I've got hot cider pods.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
Well, I'm hoping.
Put a little.
I'm hoping after this. This is my last winter.
I think it will be.
I hope so.
And
I'm ready. I'm
but
ready.
like
For Southwest Florida.
With those hot cider pods, is I'd make a cup of hot cider, and then put a little splash of whiskey in it.
Yeah,
You're good to go.
A little hot toddy action.
Yes. Always good on a cold morning. Keurig makes life simple.
Baby. Southwest Florida, man.
Hell yeah. Tim says Keurig makes life simple. I don't have time to French press that shit every day. Damn right.
He's got time for bananas, though.
Ding!
Good, man.
Shots fired.
Oh shit!
And I'll tell you, I wanted to bring up this movie. You and I had talked about it, and we'd each seen it. You guys want to see a good movie on Tubi? Go watch Don't Fuck in the Woods.
Yeah, I still got to see the end of it. Did you watch part 2?
I started it, and then all that shit with my wife's car happened.
Because I'm gonna try and finish it this week, man. But I don't know because I also want to watch. The Conjuring came out streaming too, so I got to fit that in too. So I want to check out some Conjuring action, man.
Well, I mean, isn't this the last installment?
That's what they said.
Or are you talking about the TV show?
Well, they said it's the last installment. Now there's a rumor that they may do another one, but there is the TV show coming. But they haven't announced whether or not it's going to be Vera Farmiga and him or not. So I don't know, man. So I guess we'll have to stay tuned for that. And everybody's running around and saying Bruce Campbell's coming back as Ash in The Evil Dead. And there's some truth to that, but he's coming back as in the cartoon voice. That's that one that's coming. So It's not what people are thinking. You know what I mean?
Delmer says Don't Fuck in the Woods was wild. Yes, it was.
Yeah, I watched half of it and then I dozed out, man, because I haven't been able to sit in this damn chair without sleep. But
if anybody wants to know the real quick premise of the movie, is don't fuck in the woods. It's about some people who go out camping, and there's an entity out there that is attracted to the smells and sounds of sex.
Yeah. It was definitely worth a watch, man. How it didn't win an Academy Award is beyond me.
Dude, Academy Award, Golden Globe, should have had it all.
Yeah. And now speaking of Farmiga too, her sister, and I can't remember her first name. She announced that she's not coming back for the new American Horror Story. Her younger sister, God, I can't remember her name, but most of them are, man. So it looks like they're going to make one badass season of American Horror, which some of them I like, some of them I didn't. Most seasons of American Horror Story, I think the first half was awesome, and then it just got freaking weird and stupid, each season.
I got you. Tim says that sounds like a very sophisticated plot.
Oh, it was. It was. It was. Yeah, strategically planned, man.
The other one that I started to watch and I got to get through it is Debbie Does Demons.
Yeah, dude. There's a lot. I'm ready to cancel all my streaming and just watch Tubi.
Would.
Tubi's got every goddamn thing on it, man. Even has the Terrifiers on it now.
Yep. I don't know if it's got 3. I know it's got 1 and 2.
I don't know. I don't know about 3, but 1 and 2, it definitely has.
But let's see, Marcus says he's up half the night watching Tubi.
Yeah, Tubi's got some shit, man.
Dude, I'm going to tell you something. It's funny because you go to Netflix and you go type in horror and it pops up and there's 30 movies. You go on to Tubi and type in horror, there's freaking 90, 100, just endless plethora of movies, and it's freaking fantastic.
Well, plus with Netflix, a ton of it's foreign shit too. You log in and it's captions and shit like that. I mean, I have certain movies like It Man and certain ones that I'll watch, with captions, but I gotta really dig that movie to watch it with
I'm a big fan of Japanese horror, and I'll watch captions for that.
Right.
But I watched some French film. It was supposed to be scary as hell, and I couldn't pay attention to it because I'm sitting there reading these captions and trying to, hang on to the plot. But then I went back and rewatched it without the captions, just let the French go, and the movie sucked.
Yeah,
it wasn't scary at all.
Yeah, some of it is, man. I think Sean is typing in horror. yeah, exactly.
Elmer, Japanese horror is brutal. Yes, it is.
Yeah, some of it's awesome, man. Some of it I can take, some of it I can't. It all depends. You know what I mean? But one of my favorite horror shows is that the Diablero, and it's in Mexican, but they speak it. It speaks in English, but the lips don't match. You know what I mean? But Diablero season 1 and 2 on Netflix, man, I highly recommend that show, dude. It's badass. Yeah. If you like demon hunting, exorcism type of shit, it's pretty cool ass show.
Nice.
But they canceled it. Every time I like a show, they freaking cancel it, dude.
Right? Country Boy 1976. How you doing, brother? Yeah, I mean that was like we've talked about this before, I really got into that fucking true horror with Robert Englund, and they canceled it after 1 season.
And that was good. That was really good, man. It was kind of like Unsolved Mysteries of Horror. I thought he did a great job on that show, man. So
absolutely.
So real quick before I bounce out, man, I just wanted to remind everybody that giveaway in Scallywags is 2 $10 gift cards for the beardedScallywags.com. It is one $20 gift card for Valhalla Beard and Body, and it's one No Shave November pin from Pinhead. So 4 winners. Commenting in Scallywags. I'll go through my personal one and number them as well, because a ton of people did it there, and coincided with it is 10% off of anything in the Scallywags store. Automatic, no codes or bullshit. Just 10% off through Sunday night. So of anything 2 or more. So if there's like a cap and shirt you want, you'll get 10% off, or 2 shirts or whatever. You know what I mean?
Fantastic. So, hell yeah. Go buy yourself some gear. Delmer, have a great day, brother. Hope you stay blessed.
Yeah. Have a good one, bro. And also, real quick, I'll address my my mouth from the other night. All that was meant like at first lighthearted, and then that kind of escalated into a bunch of stuff. So I don't want people to think there's tons of beef or anything like that. Just I found some stuff comical, and I roasted it, and that's as simple as that. And it's squashed already. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to throw that out there. Sometimes I don't have a filter, man, and like I saw stuff I thought was funny to me, and I roasted it. It was meant more lighthearted, but that escalated pretty quick.
Jeff Harmon, good morning. Shopping at Duluth and Kennesaw. Shit, you're right down the road. Yeah, let me just say this about that whole situation, and about any situation. The fact is if you go online and you start acting like you're Billy Badass and some tough guy, some people are going to find that fucking hilarious, because they know that really you're kind of spineless. So they're gonna joke about it, and you need to have a thicker skin. Just saying.
Well, I just thought it was funny, roasted it, man, and maybe I came across however I came, wrong or whatever, but anyway, it escalated, it's squashed, it's over with.
Look, if I came online and was like, everybody's gonna, you fuck around, you're definitely gonna find out, blah blah blah, people would roast me to hell and back. Bottom line, don't be a fucking asshole. Don't try to act like a tough guy. Anyways.
All right, so what do we got?
What you wearing the moonshine? Are you wearing the moonshine, Gatsby?
Moonshine and the Scallywag Never Say Die hoodie combo.
Yeah.
I wore this sweatshirt yesterday, but I had a half day at work today. I just threw it back on.
It's a good combo. And let me tell you something. Dude, sweatshirts to me are like jackets.
Yeah, I'll wear
it. Unless you spill, your barbecue on the front of it, you can wear it for 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
I can't see wearing a hoodie, and then washing it the same day if you really didn't do much. Marcus says he's going to get a hoodie as soon as the swelling goes down in his arm. Hell yeah. The other thing I wanted to ask you, Sean, was when it comes to Bearded Scallywag's website, is there some stuff that you've taken off, or I want everybody to be able to go on there and look for what they want to look for. Is there anything that you've taken off that's not available anymore?
Not really too much yet, but there is, because I'm going to be taking off the pumpkin head. I'm going to be taking off. There is going to be a lot of stuff coming off, because I'm going to revamp the site. So if there's something you really want, like, now's the time to get it. The core ones, like Bones, Scallywag, then this one, Never Say Die, will stay up. The core ones will, but some of the limiteds are going to come down, and some of the other stuff are going to come down. So I just haven't done it yet. But I'm
Very
going to
cool.
revamp the
Very
whole
cool.
site, and and the plan is in this coming year that I'm going to be offering bamboo shirts, and probably some cool ass flannels too. So along with
Couldn't wait for that, man.
a special beard concoction that I'm working on. So
Hell yeah.
those
Tim,
should be all
Tim-
coming out in the coming.
Tim said, Sean, that if you're raw dogging that hoodie, then it might be worth a wash.
No, I mean you get a couple raw dogs out of it.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Yeah. Nah,
Um,
I let the belly fly, man.
You can get a couple of raw dogs off of it. Yeah. I heard that said about my ex-wife before. But let's see. That Reaper shirt is so fire. The Demented Ones Reaper shirt.
Yeah, I love that shirt, man.
Absolutely. What else you got going on?
That's it, man. I'm about to hop off and get back to work. That's it. Just wanted to pop in, say what's up to everybody, and go over a couple things. And like I said, if you want in on that contest, man, jump in for the giveaway. It's going to be a fun one. Sunday night goes off. You want in on the sales, jump in on it. I will be, after this weekend, taking a lot of different stuff off the site. So if there's anything you definitely want, let me know or scoop it.
Absolutely. Awesome.
All right, fellas. Well, let me hop off of here. I hope everybody's crushing it. Hope everybody's having a good one, man. Stay tuned for things coming up. If you can, throw a follow on the Instagram and stuff like that. If you have Instagram, because there's going to be certain things popping up that's not even going to be mentioned in the group. It's going to be strict to Instagram and other sources. You know what I mean? And so definitely check it out, man. Going to be trying to do a good amount of stuff, get stuff going. But that's all I got. So keep it scallywag. All right, Walker, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
Have a great Saturday.
You too. All right, guys. Well, I'll tell you what. Tim, he's feeling a little more chipper, I do believe. I am going to call it for the day. I've got a lot to do here around the house. And look, I appreciate everybody who tunes in. I appreciate everybody who goes and watches the replay. Please, if you can, go buy some merch from beardedscallywags.com. Helps keep content like this going. And remember, you freaking matter. And every single one of you have a wonderful and fantastic, blessed weekend. Crush it.
When your week has been pure trash, when you're down on your luck, come grab a cup where the vibe doesn't suck.